I'm Nate Wallace, one of the finance managers here at Stephen Wade Toyota. One of the questions that comes up frequently when you're coming to buy a car is whether or not it's better to pay cash or whether it's better to finance. And frequently the answer is it is better to pay cash because you save some money in interest. However, one of the things that we run into a lot when we're talking to folks that are buying cars here, because we do live in a retirement area and there's a lot of folks that live on fixed incomes and they have a lot of assets set aside specifically to live on, and they have fixed budgets. So they do want to pay cash. However, with the way that the markets have performed over the last several years and with how low the rates have been over the last several years, a lot of times it really doesn't serve a great purpose to pay cash. And so because if you're going to take, say, $30,000 out of a interest-bearing account and turn that into a vehicle, which is a depreciating asset, a lot of times that's not the best financial move. And so we do have a lot of discussions with folks about this very thing. In particular, what I would say is that if you have the type of investments which are yielding good returns in that 3-4% or higher, a lot of times it's better just to hold on to your money and just allow us to do a loan for you, because we do see rates in the 3s and the 4s constantly, even as low as in the 1s and the 2s with special financing with Toyota. So certainly there's some advantages to that, especially when we're talking about higher ticket items where you might be forfeiting a lot of growth in that account. One of the things that's really nice about our system and our computers is that we're able to actually put your particular information in the system and really kind of yield some really great numbers for anybody looking to do that. And we can really determine with great accuracy kind of what's going to be best for each individual consumer. One of the things I do hear, though, from time to time, and maybe this is just something that you do see on a smaller number of people, but I do see it enough, is that some people say, I don't want to finance because I don't like payments, which to me doesn't make any sense. And the reason I say that is that if you're going to give me a large check, that is one gigantic payment that you're giving me. So certainly, instead of a lot of small payments, it's one big one. But it is real money that you're giving us for that car. One of the things that does come up is that with the small payments, they just don't want that hanging over their head. One thing I would say is that with all of the automatic payment situations that are available today, you can have those payments withdrawn automatically out of any account. It really makes it kind of a no-brainer, something that you can just sort of set it and forget it. And so we certainly do recommend that. The other thing too, and this is one last thing, is sometimes the manufacturer will actually give you an incentive to finance. And so you actually can save a good chunk of money by setting up the financing through the captive lender. In our case, that's Toyota Financial Services, but some of our other stores, I know that several of our other dealerships, there's some large rebates if you do finance with the manufacturer. So you would be forfeiting that money if you didn't finance. So that's just a few thoughts that I have, and hopefully when you come in to buy your car, we can make the right choice for you. Thanks.